Everybody, welcome to Be Well Live. This is Mike from Seneca's Athletics and Recreation Department. Today for Be Well Live, we're going to be I'm going to be showing you an exercise you can do to incorporate into your workouts to save time and to increase the effectiveness and overall just efficiency of that workout. So instead of having an hour and a half workout, you can just do 25-30 minutes and be equally as effective, if not even more intense, by incorporating some of these movements I'm going to talk about. So what we're going to be doing is a 3-in-1 exercise. So we have a couple different types of exercises you can do when you're doing a strength training. You can have what's called a multi-joint exercise or a compound movement, or a single joint or isolation movement. So typically a compound movement would be something like a squat or a bench press or a deadlift, where a single joint exercise would be like a bicep curl or a tricep extension or a leg extension. So single joint isolated exercises. So you really want to try as best as you can to do multi-joint compound movements just for more functionality, practicality, and just overall effectiveness, and you'll save some time because you're working more than one muscle group at once. Which takes more energy, so you'll find that these workouts are actually much more intense than doing exercises for an hour and a half where you're isolating one muscle at a time, which doesn't use as much energy, so we want to save you some time and get these workouts in. Okay? So I'm going to give you one example of a 3-in-1 exercise. So we're going to include 3 different movements. And you can do this for anything. So you can include 2 or 3 different exercises and morph them into one, as long as they flow properly and you can maintain the posture and the balance and your technique and form as best as possible. Okay, so the one I'm going to show you just as an example, because again, there's countless variations you can do, is the deadlift, curl, and press. Okay, so the deadlift is just based on the same movement that you do any regular squat or deadlift, a triple extension of the lower body. So you're going to go down with your hand weights, keep the knees slightly bent, just go right past the knees on the way up. You're going to curl those weights up, and then to finish, I'll move back a bit, you're going to press the weights over your head. And you want to flow all together. So down, up, press. Down, up, press. So you'll see that I'm doing 3 different exercises: a deadlift, a bicep curl, and an overhead shoulder press. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you will notice that these will take a lot more energy out of you, which makes sense because you're doing 3 exercises in one. So it's one large movement, so a lot of oxygen required, so your heart's going to work a little harder, so you'll get that kind of anaerobic conditioning as well as some endurance in these exercises. So you're getting the best of both worlds, a little bit of everything. And that was just one example. Another one you could do would be down, bent over row, tricep kickback, up, curl, and you could even do a 4th overhead press. So really, you can just get as creative as you can, work as many body parts as possible, keep it functional, and you'll save a lot of time if you can combine these movements really effective. So thanks for joining Be Well Live. Give those a try. Stay well. Thanks.